All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that could totally change the game for your team. It's called the Synergy Code, and it's all about unlocking the secrets to truly exceptional teamwork.
So the book we're diving into is the Synergy Code. And listen, you should think of this less as just another business book and more like a blueprint. It's a super practical guide for any leader out there who's just done with all the fluff and wants to see some real results.
All right, let's tackle the big question, the teamwork dilemma. Why is it that so many teams just underperform? You know the feeling, right? You've got all these brilliant people, but something just isn't clicking. So, let me ask you straight up, does your team ever feel stuck? You know, like you're all just spinning your wheels, caught up in the day-to-day grind, and you just can't seem to break through to that next level? The book really hits on some frustrations that I bet will sound painfully familiar. Things like people working in their own little silos, totally cut off from what everyone else is doing. Or even worse, you've got the internal politics, the cronyism, and those little Napoleons running around causing chaos. I mean, sound familiar at all?
And here's the thing, these aren't just little day-to-day frustrations, no way. The book makes it clear these are actual, major barriers to success. They're the things that choke out innovation and completely kill trust.
And this is where we get to the absolute core idea of the book. It's this: exceptional teamwork is not an accident. It doesn't just happen. It has to be intentional. You have to build it on purpose with a real strategy.
Okay, so if great teamwork is intentional, then the big question is, how do you do it? Well, the book says the solution is right there in the name. It's a code, and we're about to see how to unlock it.
And I want to be clear about who this is for. This isn't some high-level, abstract book just for CEOs. No, this is a seriously practical guide for you, whether you're leading your very first team or you're a veteran leader who's looking for a fresh spark.
So, who's behind all these insights? Well, the credibility here is off the charts. We're talking about a real powerhouse team of experts. Let's meet them.
So check this out. The team behind the book is a dream team, really. You've got a celebrated psychologist who's an expert in behavioral economics, a transformative CEO who's a Harvard Business School alum, and a seasoned public service leader with over 20 years of experience. So what you're getting isn't just theory. It's this amazing blend of deep science about how people work and gritty, in-the-trenches, real-world experience.
And because they have all that practical experience, this book is just packed with actionable frameworks. It's all about taking ideas and turning them into reality. Let's actually look at a few of the visual tools you'll find inside so you can see what I mean. Okay, first up, conflict. Every single team deals with it, right? But what if you could take all that friction and actually turn it into a catalyst for growth? This is what the book calls the constructive controversy framework. And the big idea here is pretty radical. Stop running away from conflict and instead start structuring it. The book gives you a playbook for how to channel debate in a healthy way, so you make sure every single voice gets heard before you make a call. And when you do that, well, arguments transform into your single most powerful engine for innovation. Pretty cool, right? All right, next big challenge, motivation. I mean, how do you get a team that doesn't just punch the clock, but actually shows up ready to go, engaged, energized, and fired up to perform? Well, here's the engine for that. The book maps out this incredible, continuous cycle. It starts with recognition, moves to feedback, then growth. It all feeds into itself. See, it's not about throwing a one-time bonus at people and hoping for the best. It's about building a sustainable system that keeps your team fueled up and ready for anything. But you know, you can have the most motivated team in the world, and it won't matter if everyone's running in a different direction. That's why alignment is so critical. The real secret sauce is getting every single person pointed toward one clear, shared, and really meaningful goal. And this diagram from the book just shows you how powerful that is. You see how that shared goal is right there in the center, at the core of everything? The book explains that once that goal is crystal clear, everything else just falls into place. Every decision, from what to work on next to who gets what resources, it all becomes so much simpler. It's like the ultimate filter that makes sure every little thing you do is pushing the whole team in the same direction. And that's where true innovation happens. So, let's bring this all together. What does this mean for you as a leader? It means your leadership journey, your quest to build a truly exceptional team, it has a clear starting line. It's right here. When you boil it all down, the core philosophy of this book is actually pretty simple, but it's so powerful. It's about leadership that is centered on three things:
Genuine care, deep respect, and true empowerment. It's about trusting your people to do their best work.
And this quote from the book just says it all, doesn't it? Synergy is the result of diverse minds working as one. It's not about conformity. It's not about getting everyone to think the exact same way. It's about taking all those different, unique perspectives and channeling them toward one unified purpose.
So, look, if you are serious about unlocking your team's full potential, their true potential, then the tools, the frameworks, the entire roadmap is laid out for you, right here, inside the Synergy Code.
So we've established, great teamwork isn't magic. It's not an accident. It's intentional. It takes a plan. It takes the right tools. And the Synergy Code gives you both. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Are you ready to crack the code?